The atmosphere within the group is perfect. I think the family here at Islamabad have really welcomed me very warmly, to say the least. And I think the hospitality so far has been excellent. And yeah, the group has been really, really good to me, and I have no complaints whatsoever. I guess it made me a little bit more comfortable to go and perform the way it did today.
Jason, we have seen West Indies have the history of factory of fast bowlers predict. And you have the height, and we have that glimpses of Joel Garner. You use your height perfectly and executing those Yorkers.
Yeah, it's something that I've really worked hard on over the last couple of years. I've battled a lot with injuries and, just trying to get my body to a place where I can rely heavily on it, in desperate times. And yeah, I've put in a lot of hard work over the last couple of months and trying to get my body back to a state that, I can play, cricket to a high level. And yeah, I think it was good to see the way it started today. I think my rhythm was really good and I was able to execute more often than not. But yeah, I think the nature of the wicket was one that helped me. I think the wicket suited my style of bowling, and yeah, I was able to get some results today.
Hi Jason, this is Arfa Firoz from GeoNews. Welcome to PSL, a great start in PSL. Tell us about the plan given by the management, the mindset to play the PSL. Please share your views.
It's quite simple. We want to play a brand of cricket where we stand out. And I think one of the things that the coaching staff and captain have really said is, just be aggressive, and try to play cricket with a smile on your face, and play in a spirit where you could be remembered for playing it. And I think we did that excellently today. We were able to obviously limit Lahore down to 140, and then we were always pretty much in the game, and was able to knock it off quite clinically, only losing 2 wickets. So I think all in all, it's been an excellent team effort. Only the first game in the competition, but it's a great way to start.
Jason, you have played in IPL for a few seasons, and now you are playing in PSL. How do you rate both leagues?
Very strong leagues, but I mean, it's difficult for me to say here after one game. But the one game that I've played, I think the competition is pretty high. I think it's a similar atmosphere when it comes to the crowds and just the overall aura of the occasion. But I've enjoyed this first game so far, and I'm really looking forward to the other games to come. It'll be interesting to see how it varies moving around in different venues. We've obviously played here in Pindi today, and we've got games in Karachi, Islamabad, and just excited to see what the other the grounds hold for us. But yeah, really looking forward to the competition. As I said before, it's been a long time coming for me coming to Pakistan, and I'm so happy that I'm finally here. And I guess it's a bittersweet feeling knowing that you're here now, but you can't really, experience the culture of the place. But hopefully, who knows? Maybe I'll be back for a personal visit to see what Pakistan has.
Welcome, a grand welcome to you here in Pakistan, especially from Rawalpindi, sports journalist. I think you got the wicket which suits your style of bowling. So what's about your experience in this wicket? I think there was a tinge of grass on the pitch. So what's your views on the today's wicket? You have almost took the hat-trick today. Excellent bowling.
Yeah, I think the wicket was a bit tricky to start looking at it. I think as a batter, you probably needed to play a few balls to get the pace of the wicket. It was probably a little too paced, but having said that, I think if you really applied yourself, you could definitely get a score on it, as the 2 batters from each team showed. But yeah, I think today I think what worked for me really well is that I was well supported by the other bowlers. We got off to a really good start from Riley and Naseem, and they really set the tone for us, and it made it a little bit easier for me to come in the middle and do what I needed to do. So I think all credit must go to the entire bowling group and the entire team in general, just the way we played this game.
Hello, Jason. Abubakar Tar from Crickweek. Jason, usually we saw in this game that this pitch helped spinner a lot, but you as a pacer adopted the conditions quickly. So what are your readings of pitch so far and conditions? And as you took wickets as well, so what are your readings so far of the conditions?
Well, some people might say that I'm a little bit faster than a spinner, so it probably didn't make a difference for me. But look, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the conditions. I enjoyed the atmosphere. Yeah, I think if you look at the way the game played, Shadab got some success, Imad got some success, and they're 2 quality spinners, and also the seamers got some success. So I think generally it was a good wicket for cricket. I think traditionally here, when I look at the stats, it's a high-scoring ground. It didn't happen today, but I'm sure you'll probably get some high-scoring encounters in the competition to come.
Wakar bin Talat here. Jason, you were very impressive from today's bowling figures. Are you eyeing in your batting performances as well, as United is famous for its playing many all-rounders as they can?
I wasn't required today, thankfully, but yeah, I'm looking forward to batting here as well too. As I said before, the history of this ground would suggest that is a quite high-scoring ground. So, playing on the wicket so far in practice, I'm really excited to see, how I go in the games. And look, whenever required, I'll put my hand up and give it a good shot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.